I got a different take. No one's got to go today. I got a dumb question instead. Who would you call to help you with your homework? Would you call Snoop, M, Kendrick, or Tyler the Creator? Who you calling for homework help?
That is an unhinged ass question. What's the subject?
Why is that the first? That's what I said too. That's exactly what Kelly asked when I proposed the setup. I don't know. I was just thinking in general. You got homework. You a little stump. You got 4 phone calls you can make. Or 1 phone call to these 4 people you could make. I thought this slightly through.
I'm going with Snoop.
Really? Why? I felt like Snoop was the worst answer.
we are going. Look. Method Man and Red Man told me, study high, go to class high, get high grades. I feel like there's no. First, he's amazing with math.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's not. You have to be
Amazing with
the man knows grams, unlike most people.
A historian in some.
Is he?
Definitely Californian history.
I didn't know that.
Eminem, I would call for like language arts.
100%. The man is a walking dictionary.
I feel like Kendrick is 1,000% Black history class.
Hmm. I would say
Tyler,
history and science.
I was gonna give Tyler science.
You're just gonna give Tyler science
because he's just weird.
True.
But yeah, I'm calling. Who are you calling? Are you calling M?
For most likely, if I need actual help, damn the subject, I'm calling M.
Relying on the white man to get ahead. That's crazy.
Not even that.
I'm sorry. We can cut that out if we need.
No, that's fine. I call M because M is 100% in his dad's face.
M's gonna answer the phone though?
No, I'm assuming that they're all going to show up regardless.
I feel like Eminem is the least likely to answer the phone.
Probably. But I'm assuming
Kendrick don't have a phone. So
that's true.
Damn, how the fuck? Email?
Probably. Email. But let's just assume that they're all showing up no matter what. M is in his pure dad stage. So I feel like if anybody's gonna be just like actual like parenting help, it's gonna be M. Snoop, I give you the point of he might be fun to study with.
He has like 4 kids.
It's true. But I don't believe that he's the one teaching them. I think that's mom.
Also, if I need anything physical, Snoop is a football coach.
Very true. So coach status might be great on Snoop. I'm not saying Snoop is a bad answer. Well, my 2 I narrowed it down to was Snoop and M. 100% Kendrick and Tyler are your worst answers.
Tyler's
a hands down the worst.
The worst answer.
And it's not because I think he's dumb. I think he's quite intelligent.
I don't think he'll help you.
He won't help you.
Yeah.
He refuses to help you. Like you might get a spin around for 30 minutes straight before he finally like, all right, it's not funny anymore. And then he might help.
You looking stupid is only going to be fun for so long. And then you're going to be like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm still not going to help you. I'm just going to leave.
He might not help and he just might leave. So I think Tyler might be the worst answer to actually give you 100% legit help. Kendrick is going to make you feel bad for not knowing. Like he got parenting status where I feel like he would give you a lecture of why was you paying attention in class. If you was paying attention in class, you would have known the answers in the first place. So this is like he's going to give you a speech before he even helps you with anything. And I'm not for that right now. Like I'm already struggling. Like Kendrick looks like the type of dad that do that 1 + 1 is still ain't helping you with the answer. Just yelling and hitting. Like, look, dude, I need help now. Like now's the time to help me. I'm struggling. Like we still wouldn't help you. He has that child system where like you're crying, booger bubbles is popping out your nose, and he's still just yelling. Like, look, man, I don't need a lecture. I don't need to know that once we were slaves and we used to be kings. I don't need to hear none of that right now. I got times tables I need to learn. And either you're gonna help me or get somebody else. All right? But if you want a motivational speech to get you through, Kendrick, I'm cool with that.
I feel like motivational speech, I still take Coach Snoop.
No, because I couldn't take Coach Snoop serious. As much as I want to,
crazy.
I would not take Coach Snoop serious.
I'd be too high to not take him serious. Are you crazy?
I couldn't. There's no way. There's absolutely no way I'm taking Snoop serious. And there's nothing against Snoop. I think Snoop is just too old.
I'd take him more serious. My man has 3 alcohol brands and don't drink. This nigga is a clear self-control, branding, being in tune with oneself.
That's great. That ain't got squat to do with school right now. I need school help.
What level of school we talking about? High school?
Elementary. Elementary, high school. I'm not listening to either of those. I'm not listening to Snoop. College help, maybe you can go to Snoop. But even then, I think that's motivational help. I don't think that's, I need to pull off this subject right now. Help me run through the text.
The actual perfect answer, they answer in a timely manner. They help you to the fullest and celebrate you after you get the grade. It's not even on here.
Who's that?
The most overlooked man in hip hop. Jermaine Cole. Jermaine Cole is going to come over.
I don't want Jermaine.
He's going to call your teachers. He fully understands what he need to do.
Look, Jermaine is not showing up because he's going to take 3 hours to get to your house on a bicycle. He ain't got time.
He has.
He might have all the time. He has time.
He's going
he ain't moving with urgency. I need somebody with a sense of urgency.
I feel like Cole would take a personal vested interest in your success.
I'm sure he would.
We gonna get this good grade.
Right. That's the
type of parent I had.
No, I don't need all of that, dude. I need you
for the past. Yeah.
I need you punctual. No. I feel you. I wouldn't. I 100% wouldn't. But out of these four, I'm calling him. Emma's gonna get me through. He's gonna get me that at least a passing grade. And then he's gonna set me up for the next step. You know what I mean? As a parent, I'm thinking parenting this subject right now. I'm struggling. I need to get through.
I feel like the members of D12 would disagree with what you're saying, but I'll let you have it.
No, because here's my retort to that. You can only give so much. You can only set the man up so much, and then if you don't, it's the Tony Rock syndrome all over. Like, I put you in place. Now, if you don't kill it, that's on you. I feel like Emma's finna run you through the scenario. Like, here's what we got to do.
Hot coffee pot. I'm just.
Look, I'm not talking about a man rhyming. I'm talking about getting me through this math test. Amber's finna get me through the math test.
Hold on.
He might cheat and get me through the math test.
This is a very important question because I feel like the answer to this question should change your answer.
Okay.
Are we getting blonde M or black hair beard M?
I was thinking of current of everybody.
Okay.
I'm thinking current everybody.
Okay.
But if we got old Slim,
current beard M would probably be very helpful.
But at the same time, I'd probably still pick Slim Shady.
Slim is burning your school down.
Thank you.
Like,
so I ain't got to worry about the homework at all now.
You also got to worry about changing schools.
Look, man, I'll figure that out when it's time to figure that out. But guess what? I'm getting a vacation now. I think the best, if you use that sense for everybody, Snoop just going to show up and derail the school for an hour or two. So then I might not have to worry about the homework. Kendrick might diss my teacher.
And Tyler gonna come caress your teacher.
Probably. He might just come up with a whole story that I was touched as a child and might get me switch schools anyway. He might give me an automatic good grade just because I was touched as a child. And would you not believe it?
I don't know what percentage of anything I would believe from Tyler, the Creator.
That's why I think
he's the creator.
He's the creator.
He lies a lot.
He gonna get you out of whatever you stuck in. He might be the fastest to get you out of some shenanigans. With shenanigans.
He gonna get you out of shenanigans. He gonna get you out of your shenanigans to put you in his.
I'm fine with that. His shenanigans is fun. His shenanigans is a good time.
See the Gerard Carmichael show?
I've seen the Loiter Squad, sir. I'm OG. I'm OG with Tyler, okay? If we getting out of shenanigans, this is going to be a movie. And you know what? It might be fun.
I feel like that's the person that gets you out of trouble and into an adventure that's just more trouble than the trouble you were in.
True, but life lessons. Think of, like that's a movie. That's what I'm saying.
Not one life lesson from a Tyler album.
Because you know what you would have learned? You would have learned maybe you should have focused. You wouldn't have had to do all of this extra. Next time, pay attention in class.
Next time, don't call Tyler. That's the like lesson learned. Next time, don't call Tyler.
Tyler is the cat in the hat scenario.
Yes.
If you had just cleaned up like you were supposed to, you wouldn't have had to go through all of this stress. That's a life lesson no matter what you think
he
of.
is 1,000% cat in the hat.
And Tyler, I'm just saying, for real. A Tyler spit off a cat in the hat, I'd watch 100%. That would be
the most
crazy.
unhinged.
Oh my god, that's a good movie.
I could ever think.
But would you watch it though?
Pay to go see it? No.
I'd probably pay to go see that.
I don't think I'd pay to go see it.
Because I'm just thinking, just in real life though, you getting Tyler, you probably getting a chunk of the Loyalty Squad. You definitely getting Steve-O in them. Oh my god!
Where did Jackass come in at?
Where do you think they came from? That's all Jeff Tremaine.
They're Jackass kids.
Yes,
they are the offspring of Jackass.
And if Jeff Tremaine is involved in anything,
Loyalty Squad also ended a decade ago.
I know.
I don't even think all of them niggas are friends anymore.
Most of them are.
Earl Sweatshirt don't with none of them no more.
But I mean, anyway.
And I don't really remember none of the other people's names.
I don't either, but they were all good for the time.
Can't nobody... People asking where in the world is Carmen Sandiego. Can't nobody tell me where Frank Ocean is. The Dragon Balls could not tell me where Frank Ocean is.
He is about as easy to find as Billy Ocean at this point.
In the ground? Wait, is Billy Ocean dead?
I don't know. And
I don't know, but...
It's okay, because that's a rabbit hole and a half. I was not trying to go that far. That was just a nice little joke. I'm sorry.
Kelly, you got a dog in this fight? Okay.
I barely know any of them really besides Snoop and Eminem.
Right.
So for me,
this is an LA heavy list.
It is. I didn't think about that.
Hell?
Except for Eminem, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, if I had to choose, it would probably be Snoop though.
Really?
He's got grandpa status. Grandpas
he does have grandpa status.
Are good at homework.
No, they're not. Absolutely, no, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're terrible.
The grandpas
they're great
at
making you do your homework.
Right. Yeah, that's what I feel like Snoop would have did, kind of in a sense. He would give you inspiration, tell you to go do it yourself.
Yes, but
I don't need that.
But we gonna smoke first. We gonna smoke first, during, and after. That's that.
I need.
Oh, elementary. Okay, wait, no. I'm not gonna smoke with a child.
I don't know Snoop. Okay, like I don't know Snoop from the next guy down the street. Okay, so he might do whatever he want to do.
He wouldn't smoke with a child.
I'm not putting that on his name, but I'm just saying if somebody
can I be college level?
I still wouldn't choose Snoop. I think the harder the courses get, the less I'm choosing Snoop. Elementary might be the last chance for Snoop.
I assume him to be quite smart with all of his business.
I'm not
deals.
saying that, but what I'm saying is I'm looking for somebody who can help, and he might understand it, but I don't think he can teach it.
I don't know. I don't know, nephew.
Right? He might point you in the right direction. I'm looking for one of these four to help me. And I feel like Snoop would have access to resources to get you through.
I wish.
But I'm just saying, one of these four.
I wish we could replace Kendrick with Cole. Because being a great speaker don't automatically make you smart.
No, I don't believe that either. I'm not saying he's not intelligent.
I'm not saying he's dumb.
No.
I'm saying, are you going to want to go? Are you going? I feel like Kendrick might be the person I would want to call last. I feel like the humps, the hoops he would make you jump through, I feel like would be extensive.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not calling Kendrick.
But
bro.
I will say this though. If you want staying power and whatever you're getting ready to learn, staying power is coming from Kendrick. Because Kendrick's going to make you work to learn whatever is getting taught.
Kendrick might give you extra homework.
100%. 100%.
I'm not calling him.
He's going to make
it calling him
much harder.
I'm not calling
but that's what I say. Like all the loops.
They're gonna go break out the college master's degree textbook. No, goodbye, Kendrick. Go
no, 100%. He might challenge the teacher's version of the lesson itself. Man. But they talking about nothing. They talking about nothing. Dang, that was long. So what's your final answer? I'm assuming you're sticking with Snoop regardless. which is fine. I ain't mad at you.
I don't know.
It's a good question though. See, this is a little off the wall.
Awfully hot coffee pot. That's why I
can't-
keep looking at Eminem and just thinking that he is going to me for 30 minutes. I know Eminem was going to BS for
I don't
like
think so. If it's legit
hour.
help, and don't take the meme version of M.
I think that entire last album was that they are the same person.
This last current album
Was that we are the exact same.
Nah.
We are one and the same.
Nah. You're listening.
He was supposed to listen to the album backwards.
Yes, and again, I think you missed the point. Is all I'm saying.
If you listen to the album backwards, he's resurrecting the thing.
Yeah, that's the point.
I'm damn sure not calling Slim.
That's what I'm saying.
I call Kendrick before I call Slim. Slim is burning my house and the school down.
He's definitely burning the school down. He ain't got no personal beef with nobody.
Like,
Personal beef is different.
I'm not. I think I'm sticking with Snoop.
I mean, that's fine. You're sticking with Snoop. I feel like personally you're both wrong, but that's just my opinion. Now we can start the show. Welcome back to another episode of the Nonsense Podcast. I happen to still be the host. I am FNBob, FNBobito, the FN host, the FN CEO, still alive, unlike a lot of other CEOs right now. And with me, as always, is Henvincible, the man of 1,000 nicknames, and our biased babyface.
Mm-hmm. How do?
Kelly's also here. Say hello to everyone, Kelly.
Hello.
I'm sorry I took your shine from the One's Gotta Go, but I had something stupid to put in place for today. So, on today's episode, Christmas came early, I feel like. Christmas in the sense of, for music lovers, we all get our gifts early with the Spotify wrap-up.
I got coal. What's that kid in the thing? I got a rock.
You got a rock. That was also Halloween, but I get you. I feel you. No, I will say this, and just as a whole, Spotify wrap-up day is like legit Christmas for me. I can't wait for that day to show up every year. I be tweaking my music listening sometimes to curate to make sure I get a good wrap-up. And boy, oh boy, did it not. I thought it was going to disappoint this year. Mine was pretty solid. Kelly's was 50-50, and you said yours is coal, apparently. I apologize. But I will say this. AI definitely took a heavy toll on the wrap up this year. I don't know if you noticed, with a full AI set playlist, an AI podcast based on your wrap up. Everybody missed the podcast. Yeah, they made an AI based podcast with Google Luma, not
voiced by who?
By AI.
I did see that they had a Spotify like DJ channel.
You've never used this DJ?
No, like it's the it's the DJ channel, but like specifically for your wrap up.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that DJ, actually. Because them implementing that AI is why they stopped allowing Spotify to be connected to DJ apps. So the reason why my Spotify wrap up was cold was because I left Spotify Premium a year ago.
Well, that is different.
On top of that, I mean, I can talk about my title wrap up. But yeah, no, my Spotify wrap up was just
do you share your
stuff.
wrap up? I'm just curious.
I didn't this year.
In general, though.
I usually do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I didn't this year because it was bad. But no, it was just Harris Heller, stream beats, and lo-fi.
Okay. But you know what I think, though? Regardless, it still shows your time and place in life. You were stream heavy this year. I think this was maybe not your heaviest stream year, but you were pretty serious going in for a lot of this year.
I didn't stream often, but I probably streamed a lot.
Yeah. Definitely helped when I was gone. Because this year was the longest break we took from the podcast. Because we stopped, what, in February? And didn't come back until almost May. Which is not normal, but won't be doing that anymore.
I bricked my title wrap up a little bit as well. Because I was using title for Uber. But my top artists were Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Glorilla, Michael Jackson, and Drake.
It seems like that fits you pretty well.
I listened to Michael Jackson as much as I did because it was safe for Uber.
Yeah. But I feel like you don't dislike Michael Jackson.
I don't
either.
dislike Michael Jackson.
I don't feel like that's a disappointment.
I had Push-Ups and Not Like Us, both in my top songs.
Really? You were enthralled with this beef, though. You were very enthralled with this beef. So I'm not... Understood.
Oh, that's funny.
But I'm mad. Not Like Us is in almost everybody's top. And I think now I'm kind of on Drake's side a little bit because I'm like, I didn't listen to that as much as I listened to Euphoria. And Euphoria
never
far
gets,
down on my list.
Euphoria never gets the love it deserves.
Euphoria was great. Meet the Grams and Euphoria were...
I don't even play Meet the Grams.
No?
It's too dark.
It's scary.
It's too evil.
It's too scary.
Don't rap to my son. I'm going to come find him.
Hence why I don't want him helping me with my homework. That's scary. He might play that while he's trying to teach me, by the way. It's just like, yo, here's your times tables. Dun, 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 dun. Like, look, man, not finna scare me in education.
Cool. Terrible time.
But it was fun, though. I enjoyed it all. Kelly, what did you have? Did you have a bright spot in any of yours? I don't want to leave you hanging. I want you involved today. Today's music day.
My number one artist was always going to be Ghost. I don't think that's going to change ever.
For 3 years in a row, too. Yeah. You have not let off the gas with Ghost.
Love Ghost.
That's fucking scary.
But I was really into Stray Kids this year, so a lot of that was on there.
Yeah. I still don't get it, but I ain't mad at it. Have you listened to Stray Kids? No? That's the...
Lord, I'm happy about... I spent 8,000 minutes listening to podcasts.
Really? Who was your top podcast?
My top podcast was this One Piece YouTuber that uploads the audio of their videos to Spotify. Second was Joe Budden. Third was us.
Third? That's not too bad. I ain't mad at that. Kelly didn't even get podcasts on her wrap up, which I was kind of upset about. I know you do. Like, I don't know why they cheesed you out of your podcast listening time.
Step it up.
Maybe that's what it is. You know what it is? It's probably because you were listening to so much Stray Kids that they was like, I don't even know how you had any time to listen to podcasts.
I dug the seasons. Like did for the months.
Yeah,
like
that definitely
June
helped.
Was my nerdy shonen nerdcore season.
Nerdcore is crazy.
Nerdcore. I introduced you to Nerdcore when I was in the truck that day.
No, I know.
That shit go hard.
I think it's the naming of it. The naming convention is crazy.
Specifically, Peso, Pete, Shofu, and Ham Sandwich.
Is somebody out here named Ham Sandwich on purpose?
He got bars.
Okay.
Ham go crazy.
Does he go ham is what I'm asking. No, I do look the monthly to the month thing because it told a story. It painted a picture.
September, my birthday month, was my throwback R&B season.
Really?
Dug that.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
All right. How diverse were you, though? Because it told you how many artists you listen to.
Yeah, so no, I went kind of nuts with my diversity. I was kind of letting everybody else go in because I think in a weird way I kind of outdid everybody here when it came to my wrap up.
I listened to 1,000, almost 1,200 artists.
That's a lot. That's a lot, dude. That's a whole lot. All right. I guess I can peer through my wrap up real quick. All right. So, I'm curious first, before we get too far, how many songs did you listen to? Because I think that's my favorite of everyone's.
Which page is it?
That's my second page. I don't know about yours. That's the one I'm always curious because I like talking diversity is one thing, but your title list is crazy sometimes.
Like I said, listen to 22,000 minutes.
So they went short. Maybe they went through yours by minutes. No, I'm sorry. It was my third slide. Third slide for me was my.
I listened to 2,500 songs this year.
Okay. So just to throw mine in there, minutes wise, 27,000 minutes of music. Total songs, 2,181. Like I was flying through tracks. And apparently they do pay attention because I do skip a lot of songs because there's some artists where there's like 5 or 6 songs I do like and a plethora that I don't like. I'm talking to you, Slayer. I hate Slayer. I just hate Slayer fans, but Slayer music sometimes just like, dude, I don't need any of that. No, I was fucking going nuts with my playlist this year, apparently. Where's the next one? Top songs. That's one I was gonna ask you about. Jesus Christ, it would be nice.
My top song was Wooded Acres by Stream Beats.
Right, that's right. Because you said the one. So top song, which makes sense, and Kelly was sick of it, was The Price of Freedom. It's the main theme from or the sad theme from Final Fantasy VII's Crisis Core. And I remember because that was the big thing for the end of the season was I was really big
So
in
it's
that
like
song.
a lot of your stuff like orchestral.
Not a lot. But there is a subsection within the mix of all my stuff that is orchestrated. Because I do not only like game orchestrated music, but just classical music. I do have a taste for classical music. But that's also because I was in a band, I was in a choir, but not church choir. And then I was
Wait, what? Wait, what type of other
concert choir. Completely different. So that's
what were y'all? What were songs were y'all doing?
we would do like opera based songs.
Oh, okay.
You know, you throw in the Christmas shit and during the holidays. Stuff in Latin. Like stuff I couldn't even tell you what it was about, but I could sing the fuck out of the song. But stuff like that, yeah, no, I was just always into different styles of music. But that's just me. But yeah, Price of Freedom was my top song. I'm mad that was my number one because my number 2 was Samurai by Lupe Fiasco. And I played the ever living shit out of Samurai. When he dropped just the one track, I played that on repeat because that song's so good. And I told you to listen to it, and I'm pretty sure you never listened to that song. Blasphemy, man. You be mad that Lupe don't fall in your lap, but then when I direct you to the man, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's ridiculous. That was probably one of his best songs of all time. Samurai. Hands down one of my favorites. That entire album was peak. Because Lupe is just I won't call him a mastermind, but he just overthinks certain stuff and then he makes gold out of overthinking, and it's crazy. So the whole Samurai album was just he listened to an interview and had a conversation apparently with Amy Winehouse years ago. And was just like, Amy Winehouse likes hip hop. She loves the craft of hip hop. I'm gonna make an entire album as if she did it. And that's pretty much all he did. He put his bars behind an Amy Winehouse feel. And his shit's really good. It's really goddamn good. To the point where I'm like, kind of wish Amy Winehouse would have dropped on the rap album at this point. Because I'm like, it might have been Eat.
For absolutely no reason, I just want to take a little minute to shit on Tidal.
Okay.
This is the extent of my wrap up.
An email?
Yes.
I hate that.
And then they go to promote another shit.
Yeah.
Even do better, Hove. That's all I'm gonna say is do better, Hove.
I mean, that's what you get for giving Hove any credit at all for anything.
I got a DJ.
I guess so, man. It seems like there's other options out here in the world. There's got to be other options.
It ain't. Paying for music is the other option, and
you might want to pay.
That shit crazy.
What was your top artist? You said Stray Kids and who else? Stray Kids, Ghost. Run me your top 5, Kelly.
I had Korn, System of a Down, Stray Kids. Hold on, let me pull it up.
It's okay. Take your time. It's sad that your whole top 5 was just
Stream.
Yeah.
And Slipknot.
Slipknot. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. So I think I had what? Top artists? Lupe, Slipknot, Eminem, obviously with the new album dropping, and Lamb of God, which I'm surprised even Lamb of God survived this year because I almost barely listened to him. But when I do go back to Lamb of God, it's heavy. And then my fifth was Nobuo Uematsu, creator of Final Fantasy music. Really not going to find a bad track out of that man. I enjoyed all of my music this year. So now that we've gone through wrap-up phase, what was the highlight of music for this year? Other than the Kendrick and Drake beef, which, understandable. Even if it's not, like, widely known, but just, like, your musical highlight of the year.
I like all the resurgence of bands this year. There was a ton of, like, old school bands that we listened to, like All That Remains.
Yeah, All That Remains did come back hard. And All That Remains didn't really make my list either.
I know. But yeah, All That Remains came out with a new album. There's been, like, a bunch of, like, old people. Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
No,
So, all that new stuff after years.
I was going to say, this year was kind of just 2000s came back kind of year.
I don't know about necessarily highlights, but I definitely want to mention, with older people coming back, that Busta album and that LL album.
I didn't know Busta had an album.
Fucking hard.
Oh, man. I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot right now. I didn't know Busta had a new album. When did that came out this year? Because I know he had Extinction Level Event Part 2 that came out like a year or two ago. And that's the last new thing I heard from him.
Oh, no. Blockbuster was last year.
Okay.
Damn, Blockbuster was November of last year. That's why I counted it.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, that's fine.
I'm definitely counting, with Busta, I don't want to shout out the Ice Cube album because it was just odd. But Ice Cube, Busta Rhymes, and Killer Mike got a song on there called Egomaniacs.
That sounds like it would be good.
And yeah, the LL album was just phenomenal. It was
All right.
a great album.
Can I throw a little bit of blasphemy on the table?
Okay.
Just a little bit. I don't think Ice Cube is as good as most people think he is.
I'm not rapping, no, and this album didn't help me feel any more confident about his. But I mean, I won't lie and say it's a couple songs I didn't save. Yeah. I've not gone back to those songs I saved yet. But it was a weird album, man. It was so weird. It was just an old nigga yelling from his porch. Tight.
I believe it.
Shit. Like, it was just think of like an uncle of yours rapping fuck pronouns for like 20 minutes. That's what that was.
About it?
Like, fuck pronouns. I don't understand that shit. You man, I don't know, bro. It was weird.
It's weird. You know what it is?
It was so fucking weird.
That man tapped into his Tom McDonald and nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for that.
Just stay with the big three, dog. Like, just keep your basketball league. I'm sorry. I don't know who the fuck asked for Cube album. I know.
No one.
It's fucked up because the biggest Ice Cube fan I know, me and her currently aren't speaking. Mm-hmm. I really wanted to hit her and be like, "Did you listen to this?
You listen to this bullshit that he just dropped? It's okay.
This your best? Is this your king?"
I'm just being honest.
Like,
I never liked them from NWA.
I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with Cube. West Side Connect Gang.
West Side Connect, that was like the last time I kind of gave him some props. But I felt like it was not commercial, but it was just like safe gangster rap. You know what I mean? And I ain't mad at it.
They were 40 when West Side Connection
But my thing is, it's cool.
They were old as hell then.
But my thing is like, I felt like the
youngest one might have been Matt 10.
Yes. But here's my thing. This is why I don't mind it. It's because they knew. I felt like they had the essence of, we ain't about that no more, but don't.
That shit was right before Are We There Yet?
Yes. And I think
we should have saw the end coming.
we knew the end was coming, but I think that was just like the last little. That was the old man's bucket list last hurrah type album. Cool, you know you done. Now stop it. I don't want to hear. After that album, I had wanted to hear nothing gangster coming from Ice Cube's mouth. You are a family man.
Family man.
It's cool, and it's cool to be a family dude.
He started making family movies after that.
And I ain't mad at it. Just like if Snoop dropped a fucking like gangster rap album, I'd be like, Snoop, sit your old ass down. None against Snoop. I'm not saying Snoop wasn't that guy back in the day.
Oh, that was another highlight of this year. That fucking Dog Pound album.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That Dog Pound album was good.
But
It was real good.
it wasn't gangster Snoop. And that's why I didn't mind it.
Corrupt was talking to shit.
Corrupt was.
Corrupt was talking a little
can. Corrupt still can, because you know that man ain't really made it out the hood just yet. Corrupt can do that. Snoop should never do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like certain people, you ain't living that life no more. And I'm happy for you.
Snoop is sleeper pick for GOAT of the Year. He has had a lot of moments this year.
Musically?
Period.
Or just in
Just
general?
period.
Yeah, no, I can give you that. No, because GOAT of the Year goes to Kendrick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I don't want to give it to him.
Sleeper pick. He was up there.
Third. He might be third. Because
Who the fuck is second?
Cat comes up.
Yeah.
He should damn near be number one.
He's still podcasting and touring off that one podcast.
interview.
Yeah.
One interview. But go get your money, man. I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Is it? Man, all right, let's do a commercial. Then we'll come back and shenanigans afoot. Welcome back to the show. Bob, Heno, Kelly back there.
I need to meet Cat Williams. Like, I've always wanted to meet Cat Williams, but now it's like, I need to meet Cat Williams.
I'm not mad at that. You know who's a sleeper 5th place, maybe 6th place individual for me this year? It's Tyrese.
I damn near ain't heard nothing from Tyrese.
Tyrese did the Shannon Sharp podcast like 4 episodes after Cat.
Oh.
I think it was like Cat, then Monique, and then the next big one to me.
Monique? Oh, you're talking about big ones. I was like,
Yeah.
Monique was like 3 months later.
I'm just saying, like for his like heavy hitter podcast.
That wasn't the good one.
Can we just say Shannon? I'm never mind. I was gonna say, can Shannon Sharp be in that list?
I would put Shannon Sharp there before Tyrese. Because Tyrese's moment was Breakfast Club this year, not necessarily Shannon's.
That was true. That was true. With the throwing of the napkins, I love that. That's a hell of a meme.
I'm not doing that.
But I just enjoyed him on Shannon. I really did enjoy him on Shannon.
Shannon has had an amazing year.
Yes, he has.
That Keke Palmer won, that Marlon Wayans won.
I didn't feel the Marlon Wayans one as much as everybody else did, though. But that's just me.
I felt it because I know Vlad.
Right.
And fuck Vlad. Just in general.
I mean, that's
but,
fine.
Yeah, no. He had Glorilla on there. Yeah, he's had an amazing year.
Yeah, no,
on top of the Ocho show, he got 2.
I was gonna say the Ocho show is like
could damn near go away, but
I don't want it to. I actually enjoy the Ocho show.
I do like them 2 together.
I think personally, I prefer that over his Club Shay Shay.
No, Club Shay Shay be having the scoops these days.
But that's the thing. Like,
they be having the best.
I think that's the difference. Is Club Shay Shay is just other people running their mouth, which is why I understand and I appreciate Shannon. Shannon knows how to
let people yap.
Thank you.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
A lot of people do not know how to fall back.
No, and he does that quite well. Him and Joe Rogan are 2 people that shut up when shutting up is need to be done. But him and Ocho together, just going back and forth. Like, I don't care what anybody says. After that whole Michelle bit, and him and Ocho going at each other, Ocho, Dion, I ain't never laughed so hard in my life. And then had the nerve to do a Blue Chew commercial in that same podcast episode. Shout out to Shannon. Like, that is killer instinct right there. And I don't know if he's selling them hard, but he's selling them. He's selling them pills. He's selling them pills, serious. And that's how you bounce back. Like, Shannon Sharp is the epitome of all press ain't bad press.
That white man tried to get me down, tried to get me out of here. Ha ha. I got a trick for you.
So you double down on it. You gotta double down.
Always have a backup plan.
He didn't. He just doubled down. He didn't like if he had to like transition somewhere else or something like that. If he just never went back to ESPN, then I'm like, all right, he knew what to do. No, he just said, yeah, I did it. And here go the pill I used to do it, not buy this pill. Like, no, that's crazy.
I meant the I went all the way to the beginning.
From what?
The Skip breakup.
That wasn't as bad as people made it seem. It really wasn't.
It wasn't. It was disrespectful, but it was a little
Skip
rude.
Does. It's never unlike Skip to do that. That is Skip Bayless's character, is to trash everybody other than Brady. And that's all it was. And again,
but if I'm your mans.
And we had that conversation right after.
I would not expect, like, who can I think of? Like, I don't know. I done fell off. I was trying to think of like a streamer comparable to me, but I don't even think I want to do that to myself. But that's like you saying, I ain't shit compared to blah, blah, blah. Like, that was what that moment was.
And here's the crazy part. If I'm speaking facts, like if I sat here right now.
I don't know. But
if I'm saying, to me, this is the comparable like exchange. We are damn good podcasters. 100%. I'm not going to say that we're not. But if I sit here and bring up Joe Rogan, like, yeah, no, Joe Rogan, we are, even if granted right now, we're not award winning. But I'm just saying, if we were award winning, we ain't Joe Rogan. And I'm going to tell you to your face, you ain't Joe Rogan, though. Like, you might have been in the podcast Hall of Fame, but you ain't no goddamn Joe Rogan. That's all that was to me. Shannon is great.
Yeah.
Shannon couldn't talk to save his fucking life. I don't even know how he got on a talk show. This shit is crazy. But he was a great football player. He ain't Brady. Brady got 6 of them boys.
Nobody's Brady.
But you can argue Dan Marino. You can argue Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. Them people you can argue. We ain't arguing Shannon Sharp. I'm sorry. No offense. I love Shannon Sharp. I loved him when he played.
I don't put Shannon up there with Deion.
No, he's not Deion. He's not Deion.
I don't think anybody will ever be Deion again.
No, impossible. Deion. Bo was there. Sorry, Deion was great. Bo was better. But you see, but that's the conversation we having now. Was it disrespectful to say it to his face on national TV? That's wild.
That's what I'm saying.
That's wild. But know who you sitting across from.
I would expect you to not say "fuck me" live. It's basically kind of what we.
This man ain't watched the show enough. I'd say it's 6 ways to Sunday, sir.
Yes, but we edit. We not on ESPN.
And not only would I edit, I'd have made a short out of it and double down on it again. I'm gonna make it a short now. We are great podcasters, but you ain't no Joe Rogan. You are not no goddamn Joe Rogan.
I know that.
I'm not Joe Rogan. Sit down. We talking about Joe right now. We are talking about the greatest podcast.
Random nigga that podcast. I ain't even Nicki Minaj. Fuck, I ain't even got a radio.
That's crazy.
I ain't even got a radio.
Now, what I will say is there's some podcasters that we could bust ass on that we just ain't got the opportunity to. I am dead set now that I know that she done made some headway. We got to be at our Hawk Tool. We got to beat out the Hawk Tools podcast. This is some bullshit. She ain't sucked a dick yet.
She has not.
So then I don't want to hear it.
She got Bitcoin. We're not catching up.
And she tanked the Bitcoin.
We're not catching up.
She tanked the Bitcoin.
Is on it, so don't worry about it.
So no, I ain't on that. We got to beat this bitch.
We got to come out with nonsense coin or some shit.
Or something.
Oh no.
But I'm not going to let this podcast die until I get at least 3 months over that goofy bitch. I need it. I need that. We need to beat out fucking the Breakfast Club. I'm sick of them bitches. I'm sick of all of them.
I'm also sick of Charlamagne.
I'm so sick of Charlamagne. We need to beat him out.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work, but we can do it. We can do it. We got him.
The Breakfast Club got about 3 decades damn near on
That's crazy. And it's going to take us two years to knock these niggas off their mountain. Fuck them. Shits and gigs. I got beef with them. Friendly beef. Friendly face.
Oh, I was going to say, is it the Kendrick thing?
That is, yes.
Oh, by the way, did you see that fallout at all?
What?
Andrew Schultz responded.
Look at him.
He had valid points until he insinuated raping Kendrick. I don't know how the fuck they got there from that.
I only heard that little bit.
He made valid points up until that.
Right. And my thing is certain people need to shut up and stay in their lane.
Yeah, I felt like Andrew needed to shut the fuck up way before this.
Yeah. when you are going against a class A shit talker who also can do it and make you dance, sooner or later you just need to take a seat. That's all I'm saying.
Do you know about that Andrew Schultz shits and gigs thing?
What, they beefing?
No. They went through scrutiny due to Andrew. They did a show together. Andrew was talking about black women. That's where that line came from. Don't let no white comedian talk about black women.
All right, so now I got beef with Andrew Schultz. So now let's add them to the list of people that we got to be on.
I already had beef with Andrew Schultz.
We had
for him being Charlamagne's man.
Yeah.
And then them niggas broke up, but nobody talked about that.
But Charlamagne and Andrew kind of bumped heads a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of like gave Andrew a pass. I'm like, anybody that will bump heads with Charlamagne on purpose, you get a small pass. But now he just won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
What's the other comedian I got beef with? Matt Rife. Matt Rife can get all the fuck out.
Damn,
I'm so sick of Matt Rife.
I don't know why he was so heavy in my algorithm for like a couple months ago.
He played the algorithm. That's all he does.
He was heavy in my shit. I was like,
it's not funny.
He's not funny enough for me to see clips daily.
This nigga's not funny at all.
I liked him on Wild 'N Out.
No, he's not funny. I can laundry list 20 niggas that's funnier than Matt Rife.
20 whites?
This is what, like 10 whites on the show?
It has never been 10 whites at the same time.
I'm talking about period. I'm talking about period.
Yeah.
And he's one of the 10.
I put that little white girl above him, the one that was like nerdy and awkward.
Yes. Maddie is actually funny, by the way.
Maddie, yes.
Maddie's hilarious.
She was great.
Maddie's fucking hilarious. Like, I would pay to watch her do stand-up. Her stand-up is actually on point. Andrew's not that funny. Andrew's funny-ish. Matt Rife is not funny. I'd rather watch Pete Davidson do anything than watch Matt Rife exist. I don't like Pete Davidson either. I'm just saying, I'm throwing that out there. Like, I don't fuck with Pete, but I'd rather watch Pete exist.
I don't even really know why I don't like Pete. It's partially his face.
Goofy, weird looking dude. Yeah, that's all it is.
Like, I don't have nothing personal
funniest joke that Pete Davidson was a part of was when Dave Chappelle said, "Look at this nigga's lips." That was the funniest thing I've ever seen with Pete Davidson in anything funny.
No, that tattoo was hilarious to me. That tattoo was goddamn comic gold. That was the funniest thing he's done.
No, because then he also did a movie, something The King of Staten Island, but Bill Burr was in it, and Bill Burr made Pete Davidson fun. Pretty much, Pete needs somebody funny to make fun of him to be funny. I think that's all Pete is. Pete is a great punching bag. Pete is the perfect punching bag. But him being funny? Absolutely not. All I'm saying is we're funnier than a lot of people, and we just ain't rose to power yet. And when I rise to power, boy, are we coming out like the Emperor? I'm coming out like Papa Palpatine, and I'm just casting doubt on everybody. You sit your unfunny ass down. I'm going to be a motherfucking tyrant. That's all I'm saying.
I actually kind of look forward to that. There's a couple people I want to publicly shit on. But
I'm gonna do it now.
Shitting on them publicly won't mean nothing now.
Right, I won't do it now, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now and then, just so I can make sure that there's some staying power. I don't want people to think that I'm a hater once I get famous. I hate Ryan Reynolds now. When I get famous, I'm gonna hate that nigga. Just letting you know now. Like, if I have an opportunity to do a movie with Ryan Reynolds, yeah, I'm gonna do it for the money, and then I'm gonna shit on him the entire time we're doing the movie.
I'm gonna take a pic. What? Why does Betty White hate Ryan Reynolds?
Oh yeah, Betty hates Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I was like,
she shit on Ryan Reynolds consistently. That was the whole thing.
Is it because she wasn't his favorite Golden Girl?
Mm-hmm.
He publicly talks about how
B. Arthur.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder.
And B. Arthur's not the funny one, by the way.
The oldest one was the funniest one.
Yes.
The grandma.
Yeah.
Which they were all grandmas. The great grandma. Sorry.
Right, but Betty was close second though. I feel like Betty was close second.
I fucked with Blanche little thought ass. Blanche
honestly,
was my
it's
second.
Everybody but B.
Yeah. Because B was the straight man.
Yeah. And you need a straight. That's the thing. You need a straight man.
Yeah.
But you also got to pull the straight funny. No offense. I pull a decent straight man, I think.
Yeah.
I don't get the opportunity to do it often, but I think I do a solid one. But no. Betty's goated. Betty's goated. I don't care what anybody says. And fuck Ryan Reynolds. So yeah, I want that to be on. I need to put that on record.
Andrew Schultz. The Breakfast Club as a whole.
The Breakfast Club as a whole. Of the whole.
Which
everybody.
I ain't even got nothing personal about with Envy, but
Until he shut it. No, I got personal beef with Envy. Fuck Envy. Fuck him too, because he be saying
that real estate
he
thing?
be saying some wild shit and then just try and back it up. And I'm like, no, shut the fuck up. You're like, you don't know shit either. And the difference is I might not know shit, but I'm goofing. This nigga be serious and be stupid.
There's a lot of good duos. Like, I like Cam and Mace.
Cam and Mace is
together
great.
are great.
100%.
Fucking R.I.P. Deezus and Mero, but Mero and Mello? Mero and Mello are actually really good together.
Yeah. It was I feel like we could easily. Is there a dynamic duo in podcast comedy or entertainment, I should say, that you feel like we should be able to beat out and we just haven't gotten a chance to? Like a good, and I don't mean just trash niggas that we just shouldn't know. I mean like a good duo that I'm like, we could hang with them if we tried.
I feel like we are more than likely funnier than Shits and Gigs.
You think so?
I enjoy Shits and Gigs.
I do
a
too.
lot of that shit is accent.
I think so.
A lot of that shit is accent.
It's a mix. It's accent and pretty boy nature.
Yeah.
So they can get away with saying garbage.
Yeah.
And it's just because they got a clean beard cut, like, go fuck yourself, man. You're not that funny. You just look better than me. I can admit that.
I think it has an Akatsuki neck tattoo. Like, come on, dude. Come on, dude.
You ain't about that life like that. He one of them dudes that I gatekeep against. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm a grade A gatekeeper, and he one of them dudes. Like, don't come in here like you've been part of the family. Like, look, just because you got the tattoo don't mean shit. Fuck out of here. I gatekeeps against people like him. But I also, like I said,
really enjoy them.
I do enjoy them. My beef with them is a friendly fade. 100% is I would like to run the ones with them because I think they're funny. I think they're competitive. But I know I can outdo you because you ain't got the ugly funny. You ain't got ugly nigga funny, and I got ugly nigga funny. I've been doing this shit for some years, nigga.
Also,
you've been doing it to get bitches.
I feel like American childhood struggle is completely different than London childhood
100%.
struggle.
Y'all was stabbing each other. We was getting shot at. Fuck out of here. Y'all don't know the struggle.
Like, y'all had biscuits. We had white bread. Like,
right.
I had crumpets still. Fuck out of here.
Our boys were sharing tea in the library. Fuck out of here.
Tea? We had Lipton, ho. Fuck it. Off-brand Lipton. What's
Right.
the off-brand Lipton? The O'Brien? We had O'Brien, bitch.
Wow.
Damn, that was a deep cut.
No, my it's them and what's the other two? You Should Know podcast. I think we're funnier than them too. 100%.
You should know. You should know. I think I know them.
Cam and what's the other dude? Peyton.
I love them.
They're fun.
I love them. We might could get them out the paint.
I think we can get them out the paint. Again, I think they have a niche.
Yes.
And their niche is killer.
Is
of
idiot
and slightly less idiot.
They're both dumb and dumber.
Right.
And black. And half black.
Half black. I was gonna say, let's not give them all. I think we could run a friendly fade with them too. I think it'd be
That would be an amazing 6-man tag match.
I think we'd outdo them though.
Tag team triple threat. I feel like we'd come out.
Oh, 100%. If we triple threaten, they gonna have to team up. They gonna have to team up against me. And I hate to say it, man, you ain't beating ugly nigga jokes. I got ugly nigga jokes, man. I've been fat and ugly my entire life. You got years of trauma to battle against, boy.
Yeah.
You got come on. Run them. I've turned into Caleb City real fast. Put them paws up. Run them up. You ain't doing it. You ain't doing it with the jokes and the punchlines. I got you all day. Pretty niggas think they finna out funny me. Fuck out of here.
I love both of those shows. That's crazy. But sometimes you gotta kill a nigga you love. Like somebody.
I gotta step on you to make it to the next level. Now the only dynamic duo I don't think we could beat is Cam and Mace. I don't think we're beating them.
No.
They're too good.
They're
too good.
They have been too good, united, and hood for too long.
Too long. Every time I see a clip of them dudes, it be gold.
I don't even like Cam's music, but both of them niggas are legendary in their own right.
Yeah.
And then decided to link up.
No. 100%. We've had that conversation. I hate Cameron's music.
Yeah.
With a passion, I hate Cameron's music.
Yeah.
But he funny, though. He is funny, though. I love that last bit that they did recently where they were just like, I'm tired of ugly dudes thinking they tough. And he said it with a straight face. And he was like, just because you ugly don't mean you tougher than me.
Would you put a duo of Theo Von and Bobby Lee together?
No, because Bobby Lee is with...
I feel like they have... I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of their show. They got a level of fuck it I don't think we've achieved yet.
I could hang with them. I don't think you gonna hang with them. Like, I'm gonna do... Nothing against you. I'm gonna do all the heavy lifting. It's Bobby and... Bad Friends. What's the other guy's name? The fucking Chicago version of Bill Burr.
He's from Chicago?
Yeah.
I thought he was just Irish.
No, he's 100% Chicago. I know a Chicago. I know a North Sider when I smell one. That nigga's a North Sider. The nigga rooted for the Cubs.
Yeah, nah, we can take him. Fuck it. That was enough. That was enough to get
right.
me.
But I think that's the problem. Is I think we can jump him. It's gonna be a hard fight. But Bobby don't care.
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
He don't care at all. And that nigga's gay. Like, I don't care what anybody says. That nigga's very gay. And the moment he grabbed my dick, if he ain't paying, I'ma lose.
You win. You know
now if he grab my dick and throw money at me, like, all right, well, you gonna have to be the gay nigga today because I'm gonna take the money.
I feel like you gonna have your dick held for a long time before he pull money out his pocket.
But if he got money, I'm assuming for sexual harassment. I don't know what I gotta do, but I'm gonna take it to another level.
The ginger, the one on Bad Friends, is Andrew Santino.
Thank you, Andrew Santino.
He has to be rich, right?
Bobby?
He has to be paid.
Comedian rich. He ain't real rich.
Don't know. I feel
he
like
comedian rich.
I feel like he might be one of the motherfuckers mad frugal and banked up.
No. I think it's the exact opposite. I think you think that. And he be spending a lot of his money on bullshit.
Because he's been out for a long time.
Yeah, but he ain't done nothing worthwhile in a long time.
But he's done a lot of little shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think he like comedian rich, which is nothing against comedians. That's where I'm trying to get to. Yeah. He like hard in the like 300,000 range. Right, that nigga ain't never making less than 300,000. And that's great. Yeah. He ain't rich like he finna buy me though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's some levels to this shit. And I love Bobby. I love Bobby with a passion. His fucking cousin has me dying consistently. That little girl is fucking retarded.
I don't care about nothing.
She don't give
including her uncle.
No, and that's why I fuck with her. And I think that would be my moment of time. If we gotta go bar for bar on jokes, I'm trying to take Andrew out the game as fast as possible. I gotta beat him down quick because he's a North Sider, we South Siders. We gotta just berate him as hard as humanly possible. Yeah. Then we got to get his cousin on our side. Once we get the cousin on our side, it's over. It's a wrap.
You just got to feed her.
I think that's all we got to do. It's who ain't going to get fed by the fat niggas. Yeah. The fat niggas is going to feed her. We should be straight from that point on. I'm going to go joke for joke with Andrew. We just got to let Bobby talk to himself. Like, I think that's how you beat Bobby, is you just let him do it, but you ignore the fuck out of him.
Yeah, like a T-Rex. Like, if you just ignore the motherfucker, he's not there.
He ain't strong enough. He can't do it. He can't do it.
I feel like we would win because we're louder than them.
Yes. But that's why we got to berate Andrew, because Andrew's from Chicago. He is loud. He is hardcore loud. So we got to jump him. I'm telling you, if we get this opportunity to pod team up, we got to jump Andrew out the gate. Don't let him say a word. We got to get him heated. We got to play the Reggie Miller bit. We get him heated and then back off. Real smooth. Like calm down. We just out here. Boy, that'll fuck him up in the heart. He ain't gonna know what to do. I got a game plan. I'm cynical with this shit, boy. Tell me I can't go bar for bar with a joke. I used to do joke battles, nigga. This is what I do. Fuck you mean? I got him. I got the game plan. We just got to stick together. Yeah. Just don't let him beat you, because you the weak link in that one. No offense. I swear you're not. But he gonna come after both of us. But once he see you back off, he coming back for you. He gonna let me live. Because then he know I got to team up against both of them niggas by myself. And that's an uphill battle, but I'm going to try. But just don't falter, nigga. Hold the line.
I got you.
Are we? God damn it. That's not how I want to end this episode. I would like to just throw this up by saying all the people that we got beef with, I do respect them to a certain, except for Charlamagne.
Except for Andrew.
Charlamagne and Andrew Schultz. Schultz. Andrew Schultz, not much love for. Matt Rife, not really. But the Bad Friends,
Shits and Gigs.
You should know. Fucking love all of those dudes. They're all funny. I just think if you go toe to toe with us, we might come out the winners. That's all I'm saying.
It's gonna be bloody.
It's gonna be a bloody battle of jokes. Now you know who I might struggle with. Another duo that has now fallen off is the Taste Buds podcast. I love the Taste Buds. That's Sal Volcano, known from Impractical Jokers. So it's Sal and then his buddy. What is his name? Oh, that's bugging me. I know him very well. He owns a sandwich shop. Very fucking funny. Yeah, look it up real quick. I find both of them incredibly funny as a duo. Their podcast is what made me double down on this show. Because I'm just like, okay, the duos is in, talking about garbage is in, they got it figured out. All three of them, actually. The Chris DiStefano, too, is hilarious. I love Chris DiStefano. Also I think that's what I'm going to have the problem with, is the dudes that are like not gay, but kind of gay. Like, I love Chrissy D. But the fact that he calls himself Chrissy D and is a straight man that has a Puerto Rican wife, like, that's kind of gay, dude. Joe DeRosa, there you go. Joe DeRosa's hilarious. He's also, again, very angry. So we have to play the field. You're gonna have to take down Sal for me. Sal's funny, but I think Sal's calm until he gets pissed. Joe is just a screaming match. We just gotta yell at that nigga and then berate him.
All you gotta do is Sal is bring a cat. He'll be
That's
done.
very true. That nigga's definitely afraid of cats. And that shit is sad. That is the most pussy shit I've ever seen in my life.
See what you did there.
I told you I'm a mastermind behind this shit, man. I'm not saying I'm the Kendrick of comedy, but goddamn it, I be thinking of this shit. So on that note, why don't you go to www.fnentertainment.com, check out some merch, check out the podcast, check out some little random messages that we might leave on there. I might start doing that just on the website, just leave a random message every once in a while. And if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. Go to Spreaker, listen to the podcast, the home of the podcast, best place to listen to the podcast. But you can also go to Spotify, Apple, no more Google, sadly enough, but your Alexa, everything else. We are available.
Get us to the iHeart Awards.
100%. I would like to go just to shit on everybody else that we have beef with. I want to hand out beef cards at the award show. Just like, look, just so you know, we got beef with you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You cool.
But,
fuck you.
But still fuck you, though.
I'm out.
So, yeah, give us a listen. Tell your friends. If you're listening, obviously you found us. You find us, especially if you made it to this point, you found us funny enough to wait. So share with your friends. Let them know. Kelly, you got anything coming up?
We have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel like people listen to us more on other places.
On everything else than, 100%.
We have a YouTube channel.
We got to start doing that.
FNentertainment.com.
FNentertainment.com.
Well, yes, .com, but FNentertainment on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Like,
Nonsense
comment, subscribe.
podcast.
You can see us. You can see the... Oh, damn, I was finna shit on us. I was like, you can see the ugly behind the jokes. But
no, that's fine. I'm with that. You can see the ugly behind the jokes. Also, that's a good place to watch shorts.
Yeah,
You throw up shorts
Daily Dose of Nonsense.
Daily Dose of Nonsense is now becoming my favorite thing.
The FNBob one went up yesterday.
Yeah, that was just throwing that. That was Daniel's. He was loving that so much. He's been showing that off type shit. Like that's his favorite bit. No, everybody loves that one. So I had plans for that episode to go up that day, and he was like, "No, put that one back up again." I'm like, space it out or something. He like, "No, that's funny. I like that one." But yeah, you got Daily Dose, you got shorts. Also, Instagram has shorts, but we're revamping Instagram coming soon. New type of stuff coming on Instagram. But yeah, check us out on our funny faces. Get us to at least 1,000 subscribers by next year. I got small hopes, but I just want everybody to listen.
Help us to be able to run Blue Chew ads.
Mine still works. So I don't need it just yet. Give
So
me
do
like
me.
I'm just saying. Give me
I'll
5 more
take
years.
the money though. I'll lie and say my shit don't for the money.
I would do a lot of shit for money. I'm just saying. I'm not. There's no shame in my game. Anything for you coming up? More streams, obviously.
More streams.
You've been streaming your ass off this week, by the way. I just wanted to let you know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, my girl's out of town.
That helps. That's fucking sad. On our note, just more podcasts. I would like to throw a small shout out just to push the agenda a little bit. A YouTuber, TikToker, Instagram guy that I like. Trayvon the Titan, Trayvon Gardner. He is going through some issues right now. He might lose his home. I do not want the man to lose his home. That is fucking sad. It's terrifying for anybody. I got goals in my life, but I'm not losing my livelihood just yet. He has a GoFundMe. I'm going to link the GoFundMe below. If you got $1 or $2, throw it at him. That's cool. If not, just go watch his videos. His videos are great.
If you can't, thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers go a long way sometimes. Sometimes. But, I mean, if nothing else, just go watch his videos. His videos are ungodly hilarious.
Clicking the link would help at the very least.
Yeah. Just show some support. There you go. So Trayvon Garner, Trayvon the Titan. Also, his links are below. Just throwing that out there. We'll see you next time. We'll see you tomorrow, actually, for some more Daily Dose of Nonsense on YouTube. YouTube, FN Entertainment. We'll see you.